Go check out igsky.com if you want to get some cheap coins. They're still around. Don't be afraid. Use the discount code Rossi for 5% off at the checkout. Links will be in the description below. But if you don't fancy buying coins, go check out G2A. Links are also in the description. Awesome little website. Go check it all out. Have an all-round good time. Let's get on with the video. Hello guys, Mr. Rossi1990 here, and it's a new video from me today. It's going to be something a little bit different. It's going to be just a standard, straight-up squad builder. Not the random hybrid, just a standard squad builder. If you can smash the like button, that'd be absolutely amazing. It's going to be around one player in particular, and that's in form, I think it's Perišić, his name. We'll get to him when we get there. But the team around him, I kind of went a little bit strange with perfect chemistry links. For some reason, I go like this. And we're going to start things off with a goalkeeper from League 1. And it's going to be Inform Trap. Now, I used him in the random hybrid recently, and I didn't actually sell him. So I thought I'd keep hold of him. And he's a really solid goalkeeper. You know me and goalkeepers on this game. I never really get on with them. But he's okay. Makes saves, concedes goals, pretty much what every other goalkeeper does in this game. Moving on to the centre-back, we're going to go down the Bundesliga route. And we're going to go get ourselves a Hummels. Now, he's run out of contract just purely because that's a loan one. I played 7 games with this team. He was solid, but the thing you notice about this defence is quite a few of them have high attacking work rate. But if you go into the instructions and change it, it doesn't seem as much as high attacking work rate, which can be annoying, but it was okay for this team on its own. We go to Liga 1 now for the centre-backs, and we go for 2 PSG players. You've got a choice of 3 PSG players. You can have Marquinhos, David Luiz, or Silva. You need 2 out of the 3. I obviously went for Marquinhos and Silva. So they're the 2 players I went for. He's played 21 games for me overall. I've obviously had him in another team, whereas Thiago Silva only used him 1 other time in the 7 games he played in here. Being that high work rate, he's kind of a little bit all over the place, and with a free back, that can be annoying. What we've got to do is go into the instructions and change it to whatever suits you. The next player we've got is a perfect chemistry 2. Thiago Silva, of course. It's a right winger I think I've got him as default, and it's Lucas. Now, he was a solid player, played really well in the team. You'll see a lot of the stuff here. It's like 9 games, 1 goal, 3 assists. I had 2 disconnections, and it counted as a game, but didn't count the goals. You'll see like one player in particular scored a lot more goals than it shows. It's frustrating as hell when trying to explain how good a team was, and you see this. I think Lucas got like 3 goals in the night, in the amount of games. It still counted the game, but didn't count the goals or assists, and that just frustrates the life out of me. But the next player we've got is good old Marco Reus. Now, he's an expensive bastard. He cost, well, 200k, I'm going to say. And there's another one. He scored 3 goals, definitely. It only shows 1 there. A little bit frustrating, but he's a really solid player in this game. I probably wasted him in left mid, should probably be playing left winger, left forward. That's where you'll probably get the best out of him. But with the formation, obviously I wanted to use this formation, and it worked well, I'm not gonna lie to you. We're gonna for BBVA 2 Real Madrid players now, and both of these get perfect chemistry with each other. It's Modric and Kovacic, and they were fantastic together. They really did work really well in that centre midfield role. They're not bad at like defending side of things as well. 71 defending in Modric isn't bad, and Kovacic, even though it says he got 48, he was a fantastic kind of ball-winning midfield player, and he did a job very well there. And them 2 getting perfect chemistry is kind of new this year. You could have probably have Rakitic if you went down a different route with the centre-backs, if you wanted to, I suppose. But the cam we're going to go for, this is where we join into the Serie A, and it's a brilliant card. It is in form, let me just get his name right, it is Perišić or Perišić. As you can see, 7 games, 8 goals, 2 assists. There's 2 more for sure goals than that. He played 7, scored at least 10. He was a joy. I actually came up against Marshall. If you don't know Marshall HD does YouTube videos on player reviews. And I scored 2 sick goals for Perišić against him. They'll probably be in the clips at the end if we play each other. It's just a random game. We didn't like plan it. And he's a brilliant player at FIFA. So to score them 2 goals against him, that was awesome. I'll leave his link in the description actually. A little free shout out for him. If you don't know who he is, I'd imagine you do. Brilliant. He does all player reviews and a really nice guy. 67k paid, and you've got to imagine this is straight after Team of the Week's pretty much come out, so he's probably going to drop in price. I say this a lot, but if you remember Draxler from a few years ago with that 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, he feels like that type of card. Fantastic with both feet, in and around the box, wins penalties for fun, I found, and he took penalties as well, which is nice. The 2 strikers, this is where you're probably going to think, what the hell? Because we're going to go pick 1 striker in particular, which is Mario Mandzukic, and then I went for Dybala. Could have gone for Morata, but I went for Mandzukic. You could have gone for Morata up front. I probably should have done. But I wanted to go for somebody who didn't have a lot of pace, because I get labelled as obviously liking the pace, which I'm not going to lie to you. Obviously, I do like pace. And that's why we've gone for Dybala. He got 3 goals in 7 games, 3 assists as well. I think there's probably a couple more than that with the lag outs and stuff. But Mario Mandzukic didn't score a single goal for me in all the games I played. Didn't even look like scoring. He got in positions and his shot was tame and weak, and he couldn't get past anyone. His high work rates, he's all over the shop. Wouldn't recommend him in my personal opinion. Would go for Morata for sure, or maybe somebody different. You probably could have even had like Olic up front in this team. Actually, if you have Mandzukic and all it, because he would have been a Bundesliga player. So, yeah, but that is a team. I would recommend buying that. I know it's very expensive. You could change it up in other areas. Like, you don't have to have Hummels Royce. You could have any old chemistry link there, because Trapp's getting the chemistry from them too anyway. Instead of Thiago Silva, you could have David Luiz. Instead of the inform, you could just have... Actually, his normal cards are different positions, so you couldn't do that. But you can make of it what you will. I'm going to go ahead and show some goals now, and instead of putting music over it this time, I'm going to talk over it just to see if you guys prefer that or not. Let me know in the comment section below if you prefer the music over the goals or me talking over them, so I'll get right to it. Okay guys, so over to the clips now, and as you can see, we played some decent football with this team, but everything we did was around Perišić. I tried him out. This is the first game I played. I thought I'd try a finesse mouse on the box. Boom. Goes right into the back of the net. It's exactly the type of player I like in my cam role. This is the first time I was using a 3-back formation this year, like properly. I think I may have used it in a random hybrid once, or maybe as a, as an off kind of formation once, maybe switch to it or whatever, but it worked okay. The 3 defenders I had were probably not the most beneficial defenders. Really good dribbling there from, I think that's Royce who gets that goal. But I had 2 who had high attacking work rate. But like I said, in the instructions, if you change that, it almost works in that favour. We see Perišić again on the ball. He feeds a really nice ball through here to Dybala, whatever he's called, and we get unlucky with the shot, hits the bar. But he does get the rebound goal. It's kind of aids goal, but they're the kind of goals you get at FIFA at the moment, in my opinion. But the team's definitely all around Perišić. That was the idea as well going into it. I built the team in theory that he was going to be a really good player, that 5-star weak foot again. Really nice goal here again with Lucas coming in from the wing. Perišić then whacking a free kick. It's all happening in the background. Poor goalkeeping from that one. Modric in the midfield, very fantastic. The defence I've talked about. Goalkeeper Trap. You know what you're going to get with a goalkeeper, in my opinion. They're never too good, they're never too bad. Mandzukic was the only letdown of the team. Maybe it's my style of play, which didn't suit me at all. Really scrappy there. Got a free kick and we got a penalty, I think, off the goalkeeper. But Perišić then goes ahead and scores the penalty. Of course he does. Spoiler! But yeah, I really enjoyed this team. There's not a lot of times I say that about FIFA. You watch my Random Hybrid series, you'll probably know that I get frustrated quite a lot with FIFA. I lost a few games with this team. I'm not a flawless FIFA player, but I had a lot of fun, and that's why I feel as if FIFA's around a really nice goal there. I think it's Perišić again. He just did everything for this team. He was the perfect player. I would recommend him 100%. If you've got, he's like 60, 50k. If you've got that kind of dollar, it's against Marshall right here. He's a 2 goals score with Dybala's whips that in, and then Perišić on the volley, cracking finish there. Like I said before, Marshall's link will be in the description below. The final goal was a little bit of a fluke. You'll see it coming up now. I let the ball come through here. Medel gets a little touch in it. It falls really nice into Perišić, and I thought, you know what? Bang! Right into the top corner with that fancy finesse. Beautiful finish from outside the box. If you've enjoyed this video, a like would be absolutely fantastic. Let me know if you prefer the music or my annoying voice over the top. I'll catch you next time, and bye-bye.